welcome to day 18 of the Big Mac Challenge. So I am actually working on supper right now, and it has been an entire day. So got up and went to the park this morning with my husband and the boys. They played frisbee golf, or well, just frisbee really, because you have to throw the little thingy into the containers for the golf stuff, and that means walking around the whole place, and so we just played frisbee. Anyways, did that this morning, and this afternoon I spent like all afternoon in the kitchen. The boys are, so you can see there's some, just a few banana chocolate chip muffins there, but the boys were almost completely out of granola bars, so I have 2 packages, big things of granola bars. I got one more in the oven right now that's cooking. And then I also made them some chocolate chip cookie cake. So spent all afternoon in the kitchen baking. But for lunch, Anthony and I shared some vegan tuna, which when you divide that in half, it's about 5 grams of fiber. And then obviously you have to eat that with peas because peas are wonderful and they really taste good with that. So the peas added another probably about 10 grams, well, probably about 8. Yeah, probably about 8 grams of fiber there. So yeah, quite a bit of fiber for lunch in comparison to, I mean, that's about what a person gets on a average American diet on like the whole entire day rather than just one meal, but not as great as it could be. So tonight for supper, I am making Mexican riced cauliflower. And because we're making that, when you add all these different ingredients together, which I just did a rough estimate of, I didn't add 100, I just guessed for an onion, it's probably about maybe 3. The peppers are about 3. I'm not 100% certain. I'm guessing on the low side. So when all is said and done, if Anthony and I split what I make, we will each have about 30 grams of fiber, which is awesome. So that's great. I'm also making, I've made this before. It's an avocado sauce that is got a Mexican flair to it. It's Southwest avocado sauce. I will put that link in the description box below. It's fabulous. I would totally recommend that you make that. You are supposed to use cilantro in it. I just leave that step out entirely because I don't like cilantro at all. But yeah, definitely go take a look at the original recipe. But for right now, I'm gonna make the avocado sauce right now and put it in the refrigerator so that it cools down by the time it's ready, time for us to eat. But I need to get cooking on supper for us as well. So there is 1 cup of water in here and 1/4 cup of, I think I'm supposed to use half a cup of water. Yeah, that's supposed to be a half a cup of water and 1/4 cup of milk. Oh, no. Yes, no, it's fine. 1 cup of water and 1/4 cup of milk, absolutely fine. I'm using more of a whole avocado rather than half of a small avocado. I'm going to actually use the whole thing. Anyway, you want to put some garlic in there and some lime juice, a little bit of maple syrup, and you actually put cumin in this. And I've made this before, and you know I'm not a huge fan of cumin, but I put the cumin in there, and it actually turned out really well. So I'm going to put the cumin in there, and it's going to be part of the flavor that goes on the Mexican riced cauliflower. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and not put as much flavor on the Mexican riced cauliflower. Like I was going to put cumin and paprika and, is that my timer this time, or is it still yours? That's still yours? Okay. My husband's making. Okay, my husband's making spaghetti for boys. I was going to put cumin and paprika and chili powder on the riced cauliflower as I was cooking it, but I decided I'm just going to put the chili powder on there because the avocado sauce will have plenty of flavor. So that's what I'm going to do. So in the wok on the counter is going to go an onion and a couple of part of a yellow and part of a red pepper because they were a little bit soft, so only just a little bit of them. Going to also cook in that some, put a little bit of garlic in there, and then obviously some chili powder. Like I said, I've got rice, cauliflower. You can always rice your own cauliflower. Just take cauliflower and put it in your food processor. But this is very convenient. It comes frozen and it's lovely. Organic rice cauliflower from Costco. Very convenient. I'm also going to put, when that starts getting done, I'm going to put a can of corn in there and a can of black beans. So that's also going to go in there. I don't really think that there's anything else I'm planning on putting in there. That sounds good. So that's what's going to be in the wok that I'm cooking. And then we'll just put the sauce over it when it's time to eat. So tonight is another yoga night, and I have a different yoga that we're going to try again, thanks to one of my Instagram friends that had a suggestion. So I will bring that up for you guys to see a little bit later, but I'll show you my food in just a little bit. This is not really a complex recipe at all, just wok stuff together. And I actually do have a wok that I use on the counter. It's very convenient. It gets stuff super hot, super fast. The whole thing just cooks really fast. It's kind of nice. Anyways, that's what I'm going to go do, and I will see you guys with a plate of food in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, supper is ready. This smells really good, and I've doctored it up just a little bit. It looks very pretty now too. So riced cauliflower, avocado sauce, which I do use about half the amount of lime juice that they call for, just FYI. It would be too limey for me otherwise. And a little teeny tiny little splash of taco sauce across the top. So this is what my husband and I are going to be having for supper. The boys are having spaghetti, soy curl spaghetti. And yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be wonderful. So that's what's going on for food. And I will see you guys, like I said, in a little bit for some yoga. All right guys, so it's time to do some yoga, and I am so bummed because I cannot find the post that I thought I had saved that told me what yoga we should go ahead and try. So anyways, I looked up beginner's yoga, and there's one that's called Yoga with Cassandra with a K, and it looks very interesting. And so we went onto her YouTube channel and just searched for beginner and just picked the first one that came up. That was for beginner. So take a look at this. So she has several that come up for beginners, but this one is a 20-minute beginner yoga for strength and flexibility. So we're gonna try this one and see how this goes. And I will let you know about this one when we are done, as far as whether this was a good one for beginners, because that's what we really and truly are. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so we are done with yoga. That went really well. Actually, that was really good. So Anthony said he really liked the fact that she described, as we were doing different poses, where you should be feeling it and how you should be pressing your body. Like one particular one, you have your one leg out straight and your other leg is bent, the knee is bent and your foot is over to the outside of your leg, and then you turn around kind of thing, stretch. Anyways, she was saying that you should be putting the pressure on your toes that are on the mat or on your carpet, I guess, whatever it is that you're on, and that you should really feel the pressure pushing through there to help get your stretch and help open up your back and that kind of stuff, which is really, really, I mean, it's very nice. Wouldn't think to do that on your own. And I also really liked that every single time you did anything, she was describing what you were doing. So there was one where we were basically just kind of stretching, but she was describing how you were doing it, you would feel the stretch along the lower part of your leg, and basically saying you don't need to stretch as far as you might think that you do, just when you feel it underneath your leg. Anyways, it made a whole lot of sense to me. It really ended up working out really well. So that was a really good one. If you guys are interested in yoga, Yoga with Cassandra, with a K, I would definitely check that out, and I will obviously put a link in the description box below. So that is it for me for today, guys. That was very good. That was a workout, but not like, I mean, it was a good workout, but it wasn't.
Sweaty.
Are you sweaty?
Yeah.
My husband is sweaty. Well, good deal. Oh, kitty, why am I petting you? Oh, why am I touching her? I'm going to be sneezing and she in like 5 seconds. Anyways, oh, I love you too, kitty. Here she is. Hi, kitty. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, I know. I need to go wash my hand now is what I need to do. She's so happy. Alrighty, guys. I will talk to you again tomorrow.